Justice for Jordan Neely! Justice for...
Tensions were high as a small crowd gathered on the platform denouncing what they saw as an injustice here in the Broadway Lafayette station.
And because what people are constantly given is this narrative that homeless people are dangerous, people think that they can take matters into their own hands.
Where do we live that we have to watch again a person being choked to death in public without anybody doing anything?
Should not have been on that train in the first place. He should have been housed.
Our government and our society should actually provide those wraparound services instead of just leaving someone languishing out there. And that's a big failure on all of us and our elected leaders.
And the Coalition for the Homeless says the fact that someone who took the life of a distressed, mentally ill human being on a subway could be set free without facing any consequences is shocking and evidences the city's callous indifference to the lives of those who are homeless and psychiatrically unwell.
Here we go again. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get you one of these shirts. Link is in the description section. Put in discount code 2genders, the number 2 genders with an S. Put that in the discount section to get 25% off your entire order, especially this shirt. And I know a lot of y'all want to wear this shirt loud and proud because I think it's kind of cool because it's discreet a little bit. Like a dude came in here, one of my business partners came in here, and he didn't know what it mean, and then he caught it. So that's why we made a shirt like this so you can wear it anywhere. People that know, they know. Link is in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go again, man. It's like I don't understand at what point do people have enough integrity to stop glorifying criminals.
I'm not playing with the city. I'm not playing with the NYPD. You can take a picture and put it up on the precinct wall. God, we don't tear this city up if we don't get some change.
Yes, we will!
It's not!
Jordan Neely! Jordan Neely!
And I honestly believe if the person of interest, meaning the ex-Marine, wasn't white, nobody would care about this situation. But I need to go over this with you because there's a lot of methodical points that I have to make, and then you can share it with other people so that we can be on the same page to debunk some of the myths associated with this particular situation. I'm going to go with the first one, and then I'm going to play the video. The first one is that this was ruled a homicide. I hate it when people say that. It's just like that cops are on admin leave. Admin leave is not indicative of the cops doing anything wrong. Every cop involved in a shooting is put on admin leave. Now, this particular situation is not involving a cop. But when they say the death was ruled a homicide, all homicide mean is that the death was caused by another person. It doesn't mean that the person that caused the death was unjustified. Because if a person attacked me and I'm defending myself and I shoot them, the death is considered a homicide, even though it's self-defense. Homicide simply means that the death was caused by the actions of another person, which is different than suicide, which is the death was caused by their own actions, or an accidental death, which means that there was no one that intentionally did anything or unintentionally did anything directly to cause that person's death. All right, let's listen to the clip, and then we're going to get knee deep into this. Roll the clip.
The video shows 3 strap hangers subduing the 30-year-old man after witness Juan Alberto Vasquez says he got on the northbound F train and began acting aggressively, threatening riders. Law enforcement sources with knowledge of the case confirm his account, saying, according to a witness, the man began shouting, quote, "I want food. I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm ready to go back to jail, and I'll hurt anyone on this train."
What else do you need to say? I want to go back to jail. I'm willing to hurt anybody on the train. Okay, all right, let's play the clip. Listen to the witness.
The man got on the subway car and began to say a somewhat aggressive speech, saying that he was hungry, he was thirsty, and he didn't care about anything. He didn't care about going to jail, that he didn't care that he gets a big life sentence, and it doesn't matter if he died.
What more do a man need to say to you to realize that this dude is a threat? He said, I don't care if I get life. I'm ready to hurt everybody on the train. I don't care if I die today. Does that make sense? No, that's just not enough. I got more. Hold the phone. Now let's look at a person saying that and look at all these people defending him. And I want to just pop this up for factual information. Look at his criminal record, bro. And this is just a snapshot of it. New York police spokesperson told, so it's coming from the police department and they're looking at his record. 42 prior arrests dating back from 2013 to 2021, almost a decade of criminal activity. 42 arrests that include 4 alleged assaults. That means he's violent. He was violent in the past, and others include transit fraud and criminal trespassing. All right, I got more. Let's go into what the people are saying about him that I personally believe is illegitimate. Here you go. I looked it up. All you got to do is look at Marine chokes homeless person. You'll see the same search that I'm seeing. Look at Ayanna Presley, the bald-headed fool. Look what she put in there. He was 30 years old. A black man deserves to grow old, not be lynched on the subway. Then he said the dude used to dance like Michael Jackson or whatever. He suffered from this history of mental illness, being choked to death by an ex-Marine for allegedly yelling at passengers. That's what he did. He yelled at, that's why he got choked to death, because he yelled at passengers. I got more. Let's talk about the choking itself. I'm going to show you the clip of the incident. I'm not going to show you the incident because I don't want them banning me. Let's look at this choke real quick. And this is why I believe that this man is not going to be found guilty in any reasonable court. Look at the way he got him contrapted. That's not a word, but it's a word to me. He got him like this, right? Or like this. This is the chokehold that he got him in. Look at the way it is. This incident went on for several minutes. So in conclusion, the medical examiner determined that it was death because of a chokehold. But I'm going to show you the difference between somebody obstructing a person's blood flow and oxygen over time versus a legitimate chokehold, a legitimate rear naked choke. Now, I don't think it's anything wrong with this because you have to subdue the guy, hold him in custody until the police come. It's nothing wrong with that. Other people are holding him down as well. If he wasn't a threat, it'll just be the white man holding him down. But everybody else is trying to subdue him as well because the dude is crazy and violent and scaring people that they're running off the train. Let me show you an example of what a rear naked choke looked like and why what this guy did, in my opinion, lacks the intent to kill. Because they want you to believe that he intended to kill a guy by doing it. No, he was holding him down. He didn't think he was going to kill the guy. He had him in a restraint until police got there. Because if he let him go, what he's going to do? You can't control the man. He go and start hurting people on the train. Let me show you what a rear naked choke looked like. And this is the difference, in my opinion, between I'm trying to kill this dude versus I'm trying to control his neck, control his head and body until I get some reinforcement. Let me play this clip for you and you'll see what I'm saying. Roll the clip.
Sliding here. Don't try this. No. Put it here. Step 2, slide all the way through. Once it's here, step 3 is going to be grab your biceps from the other hand, and this hand is going to push his head forward. 2 reasons. One of them, it makes it just way more tighter. And second of all, maybe he's going to start headbutting back and he can get you. It doesn't really matter because once you get the choke on, and you get headbutt, you can still choke him out, but, you know, in order to walk around the next day with a thick lip or a big joke.
Now, look at this. Now, I'm going to play a clip for you because I want you guys to actually see this in action, and then, therefore, you'll see the difference between a person rolling around for 15 minutes or whatever, however long it took, to people going out instantly. All right, now, I'm about to play this. It's not that violent, YouTube. It's just literally for educational purposes only. There's different ways to do what we call a choke or rear naked choke. And this is a choke with the intent to put you out very quickly. But this is going to be a quick example of the time it takes for you to put a choke on somebody, a real choke, and how fast they let it go before they give up the ghost. Let's look at it together. Roll the clip. Wow. He got the choke in right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tapping. 6 seconds. He's tapping out. When you have somebody for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, you're not applying a legitimate choke with the intent to submit somebody or put them to sleep or kill them. That's a very big difference. Trying to control the person's body, the best way to control their body is through their head. If you got a person, just hold them like this, you're controlling their head, they can't bite anybody, you have leverage to roll them over any way you need to. When you do a choke like I just showed you, that right there will put somebody out and put them to sleep. All right, let's watch another one. Because if you don't believe the first one, let's watch another one. I want you to look at this. Now, these aren't even as drastic. These people are actually tapping. If they do not tap, anybody that know about fighting, if they do not tap, they will go unconscious instantly. Roll the clip.
Miller has great
he got the choke
here,
in.
Trying to crank
Kinda.
the neck, doesn't have it under the
now
chin,
he put the choke in.
He can't. Oh, there it is. So the tap from
Seconds,
Miller.
bro. Watch it again, because for those you don't think he don't have a sufficient choke right now, right?
Looking to get
That's
out.
not a
Miller
choke.
has great position
That's
here.
not really a rear
Trying to
neck.
crank the neck, doesn't have it
When he
under the
wrap
chin,
it like
but
that is when he goes.
he can't
Tap,
cut
tap,
it.
tap, he's done. That's a couple seconds. All right. Now let me get to the mayor. I'm gonna say that for another video. Y'all hear what the mayor said. AOC and them came out, and they all dumb as 5 left shoes on an 8-legged man. But they all came out in protest, and I'll make another video, and you can watch it right up around here, where Mayor Adams actually came out with some cojones and said they need to wait for the DA to do an investigation. There will be an investigation. The kid has not been charged. The ex-Marine have not been charged yet. But I honestly believe that man was just acting in good faith, trying to detain a person who was outraged, out of control, threatening to kill people. It wasn't a murder because he's a black man. The man had 40-some arrests. At what point are we going to stop glorifying criminals and start really saying, okay, man, hey, you threaten people on a train. You talking about you want to kill everybody. You don't care about going to prison for the rest of your life. People are going to have the right to restrain you so you don't kill other people. And that's why the man didn't go to jail. So anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section. I think the Marine it did his job. And if anybody know the Marine, show him this video and tell him his family and them to contact me. I want to give him a voice, because only reason they talking about this because he was white and the dude was black. That's all I got to say. Comment in the comment section, get you one of these shirts, do what you got to do. I'm out of here.